Oh, hey guys, welcome back to part 3 of my M57 build. So, last time I was talking to you, my motor was sitting here and I was going to put it in and do all that, and yeah, I gave up and I sold it, so now I'm going to go 3 litre. Yeah man! It is in. So, to put it in, we borrowed my next door neighbour's tractor, we lifted it up, lowering it in, went to lower it down, and it lowered too quick and I bent my my radius support. So we used a little bit of block and tackle on the forks, use this, and that helped us control lowering it down into the motor, into the car a lot easier. While it's out, the gearbox, you're going to have to cut 20 mil in front, drill 20 mil in front of the original holes that were in it. I just used this bad boy, and I cut 20 mil in front of the original holes to make it fit to push the motor out a little bit. When you do it, don't do what I did. So see this here, this comes as a kit. See how it bolts to the motor? See all the little stuff you have to weld. When I got it, I just assumed that's how it was. Took it to my mate to weld up because I can't weld for crap. Got him to weld it up for me. He goes, "You sure it's right?" I'm like, "Yeah mate, yeah, it's sure." And it was back to front. So it was like, what the hell, why are these aren't even anywhere near the holes it's supposed to go to bolt up to the motor? Make sure you weld it right. Put a little tick on it. Make sure you do like a little squeeze so you know what side to weld to. Draw a dick on the other side so it doesn't like it did to me, because that just sucked balls, because it just put me behind so much because I only get a certain amount of time to work on this thing. And I know you guys are watching and want to see it, but I'm just trying to do it right and I'm still learning as I go. So yeah. Anyway, we use the tractor to lower it in. The gearbox is in now, the motor's in. Another thing when you do it, see these methane bush mounts? Massive thanks to Bo from ASL in WA. He is a champion. When you do this build, have a chat with him because he'll help you. He's got a manual one, so he knows what he's doing, and he's bang on, and he's helped me out heaps. So I know I'm saying I'm going to be the first one. I'm not real, like, by the time this video comes out, they're probably going to be heaps done, but oh well. Trying to be one of the top few in Queensland to have it done. Yeah, and yeah, anyway, Bo helped me out heaps. He's like, sent me a photo of how to do it, and it was done in seconds. We welded the engine mounts in with the motor in. So once you get it in position, and that, and you're happy of how it sits and that, you just tack it, have another look. Yep, she's sitting sweet, everything's sitting awesome. You can fit your hand behind the motor here. See, I can't reach in there, but I can fit my hand in there a lot better now. Before, all this was hard up against and I couldn't even fit a piece of paper in there. It was like, what am I doing wrong? I had the engine mount rubbers around the wrong way. So the big one goes to the driver's side, the little one goes to the passenger side. So make sure you get that right when you do it. Not really much more I can show you with putting the motor in. I'm going to show you the rest of the Craig Davies fans, 16-inch, they're going in. My new radiator, my turbo, my manifold, all that's going to go in, but I just wanted to show you where I'm up to now, because that's just what I said I was going to do, show you step by step. That's pretty much the gist of getting it in. The hardest part was getting it in, like putting the motor and gearbox and wiggling it in and getting it in. Once it's in there, I highly recommend doing the engine mounts first and bolting them to the motor and then lowering them in like that, because it's just a pain in the ass while the motor's in there. That's pretty much everything. Hey, make sure that you cut holes in the cross member for the gearbox. So the 2 bolts that are on either side of the gearbox, you've got to move the cross member forward 20 mil so then the motor sits better like that. Yeah, just use a drill bit or whatever, 20 mil, go forward more as far as you can, drill to the holes, and then yeah, bolts up. So the gearbox is bolted up now, motor's in and welded in. So now, not in this video, Not doing much more now. I'm just showing you this because this is just a headache, and I needed to show and tell you about that little part, about those little parts that you get that you don't do it wrong, like what I did. So I know it's common sense, and you're probably sitting there while you're watching it in your room or on the toilet or wherever you are that you're watching this, going, oh, it's just common sense, it's easy. Yeah, well, fuck it, I did it wrong. I learnt my mistake, it put me behind, so oh well, it is what it is. Do what I can. Yeah, motor's in. There's not really much I can show you guys. I could have showed you in the time lapse, like I said, putting it in, but it's pretty much just putting a motor in the fucking car, so it's not that hard to do. Use what you got. If you got a forklift, would be easier because you could tilt left, up and down. That'd be so much easier to use, like a forklift, to put it in there and that. But I didn't have one. I had the next door neighbour's tractor and 3 guys running around. Use the block and tackle, put it on, lowered it down, lifted it up if you needed to, or lowered it down. It just made it so much easier. But we got it in. It's in now. So guys, I hope that has helped you a bit. It's all bolted up. Now all the fun parts come. I got the new radiator over there, radiator support. I've got my manifold, turbo. So yeah, the next video, part 4, it should be a lot more cool shit to show you as I go, but I need to show the next step because the last video was the gearbox was just sitting on the ground, and that's just boring. So not much I could show you. I could have showed you more, guys, but the GoPro for some reason wouldn't let me show you the engine mounts, and I'll see if I've got any videos there. But pretty much is, make sure you put them on right, make sure that you weld them on right as you put them together, make sure that they are sitting right, that they bolt up properly before you just full weld them. Tack them maybe, put them there, make sure it's all sweet. Put them on the motor before you put the bloody thing in because it makes it so much easier. And make sure you put those rubber mounts, the big one to the driver's side, little one to the passenger side, and then it will sit sweet. So I didn't use the little Allen key adjuster thingies they sent because it's just sitting sweet. So yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it's helped a little bit. Leave a comment. Punch the like button. Leave me a comment if there's anything you need to know. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you like this M57 build. But once it's done, I am going to go and test it out in the sand. I'm going to test it out in the mud. I'm going to test it out in the water. I'm going to test this thing out like full, like I'm going to give it arseholes pretty much. Like I'm not going to just get it done and show it around Instagram and TikTok and do all that shit. I'm actually going to go out and I'm really going to hammer this thing out. Like I'm going to put it in tight spots. I'm going to hit limiter. I'm going to go second into third. I'm going to see how it skids on the road. Not really private road. Yeah, it should be cool. But come with us along the build, and hopefully it'll be done this year sometime. This January, it better be done this year. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope it's helped. If there's any other information that you want to know between putting it from the last video to this video, just send us a comment, man. But I've pretty much explained everything I've done putting it in. There's not really much I can show you more about what it needs to be done, because that's pretty much it. But my GoPro keeps overheating, so I'm going to leave it here, because if I don't, it's going to cut out and I'm going to lose all this footage. If you can't tell, it is hot here in Queensland. Blue skies, and it is corking. So yeah, have fun, guys. The next build's going to be sweet. Not the next build, but the next bits that going are going to be sweet. I'll show them a lot more and more fiddly shit. And also, quickly, while if you're still here and still listening to me rambling on, if you buy a donor car and you buy the motor in a donor car, when you take everything out, like I showed you, make sure what's up there, grab the fuel filter, like at the back, I think it's the back left-hand side near the wheel. Grab that out, and the little fuse thing that goes into it, because you need that for the harness. So that's all I'm waiting for now, is from ASL in WA to send me the harness. We'll start wiring it up. Hopefully we'll have the radiator in, Craig's Davies fans, yeah, the turbo, the manifold. I'll start putting all that on. So that'll be cool to watch. So that'll be part 4, hopefully. If not, I'll just do what I can when I get it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've liked it. Well, showed you. Motor's in the car. What a relief. Hell yeah. But just hoping I haven't done a mischief here, because I've got a puddle of oil under there, and I did drop the motor on the concrete at the start, so I'm hoping I haven't cracked it. So Fingers crossed I haven't fucked my motor. Alright guys, my GoPro's overheating so it's switching off, so I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully I haven't wrecked my motor, hopefully it's all sweet, and yeah, thanks for watching guys. And I really appreciate all the views and everyone that's doing, even though it's not much, but it means a lot to me. And the thumbs up, like 100 thumbs up, man, that means a lot. I am passionate about what I do. I'm not a mechanic, I'm just having a go. I hope I've inspired a few of you to have a crack at this, and I hope I can help anyone through this at all. Righto guys, until next time, stay safe, happy adventure time, and thanks for that. Weld it back on properly and that. So when you do it, make sure you put like a little tick or a thumbs up or whatever, and then on the other side draw like a dick or something so you know that that's not going to be the side you weld to, because otherwise you do what I do, go to bolt it up and go, what the hell? And this, got some chooks in me shade. Get out of here, go on, get, go on, get. Fucking hell. So anyway, yeah, I welded it on wrong, so that's why it took a bit longer. Fucking chooks took my mind now. Yeah, so make sure you weld that up properly because it won't work unless you do it right.